All right, welcome to day 86 of our school year. Okay, let's go ahead and get down our beginning fraction. We have a total of 180 school days. We are on day 86. Let's find figure out if 86 is prime or composite. It ends in an even number, so it is composite because the only even number that's prime is the number 2. And it's because 86 now has more than 2 factors. It has 1 itself and 2. So we're already into more than 2 factors, so it is composite. And if it is composite, that means we need to do the prime factorization for both. Let's see, I can divide by 3 because 1 plus 8 is 9 plus 0 is 9, and 9 is a multiple of 3. I can get 6 tens. 60 times 3 is 180. So 3 groups of 60 out of 180. See, I can divide by 5 because it ends in a 0. I can get 10 fives out of 60. That leaves 10, which is 2 fives. Okay, I can divide by 2 because it's even. Okay, I can divide by 2. I get 3. 3 is prime, so I'm done. 86 is even, so I can divide by 2. I get 43. And 43 is prime. So when I get to a prime number, I'm done. So let's go ahead and do our prime factorization. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. 2 times 43. So let's find our common factors. We have 2. Be careful, this does have a 3 in it, but the number is 43. We need a 43 to circle with that one, not just a 3. So 2 is our greatest common factor. That leaves 43 in the numerator. 2 times 3 is 6, times 3 is 18, times 5 is 90. So that means our denominator is 90, 43 90ths. Let's go ahead and make our groups of 2. When we make groups, especially in an area, we are dividing. You can think of division as making groups or repeated subtraction. Taking out large amounts of equal groups. Alright, the way I made my groups, I have 5 in each row. So I'm going to count by 5s to find my total groups of 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90 total groups. And I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 43 shaded in. Okay, so now that I've done my division with my model, let's go ahead and divide using our algorithm. I'm going to divide by our greatest common factor. So 180 divided into groups of 2 and 86 divided into groups of 2. Alright, I know that 50 times 2 is 100. Numbers the same, zeros the game, more on top, no need to stop. Okay, let's see. 20 times 2 is 40. Numbers the same, zero's the game, more on top, no need to stop. And 20 times 2 is 40. Numbers the same, zero's the game. Now you may have gotten there sooner. You may have already recognized that 90 times 2 works, or that 40 times 2 would work here. Just know that whatever you can do will get you to the right answer. 50 plus 20 is 70, plus 20 is 90. Okay, so here, 20 times 2 is 40. More on top, no need to stop. More on top, no need to stop. Like here, you could have recognized 40 works, but if not, you could do 20 again. Just takes a little bit longer. It's better to get the right answer slowly than the wrong answer quickly. So if it doesn't make sense, if you don't know your multiples, you can still get there with what you do know. 2 times 3 is 6. Numbers the same. Zero's the game. Add these together. We get 20. 40 plus 3 is 43. Now we need to check with our inverse operation. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Since our remainder is 0 for both, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0 it stays the same, we don't need to actually add the 0. 2 groups of 0 is 0. 2 groups of 9 tens is 18 tens. 2 groups of 3 is 6. 2 groups of 4 tens is 8 tens. Okay, 86, that matches our dividend here. 180 matches our dividend here. So our numerator is definitely 43, and our denominator is definitely 90. All right, let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. We are in trimester 2, week 6. Today is 12, 17, 19, and our fraction for today is 43/90. Okay, let's go ahead and get out our number line. We did groups of 2. The last one we have is 41/90. Okay, so next we'd have 42/90, which is equivalent to 7/15. That is our simplest form, or equivalent fraction in lowest terms. And 43/90, there is no lines below it because this is our simplest form, or equivalent fraction in lowest terms. Let's go ahead and put your number line away, erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.